All right. Welcome back to the PML podcast. After a long hiatus, we are finally back. Who do we have here tonight?
You got your boy, league loser, fantasy last year, your boy Krebs.
And here is fan of the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles,
Ew.
Craig Lenore.
Ooh.
No.
Man, you know what really gets me hyped for a podcast? When there's a song that plays to the beginning that you guys are going to hear that I couldn't.
Yeah.
Craig knows how I feel.
It was either that or Meek Mill, so it's the lesser of two evils.
God. He's out of jail, though, so that's good.
Freed Meek.
All right, so we are fresh off the third annual League Summit. Thought it was a pretty fun weekend. Good times had by all. Thoughts?
Well, I mean, I had a good time. I feel like 6 other guys had a good time. But I think there was 3 guys that probably didn't have as good of a time. Baxter, he was probably studying. Sucks, but he had.
I mean, Baxter's a doctor, so he's a hero. That's
I'm not sure
okay.
about the other 2 guys, though. I'm not really sure what they were up to.
How is that? I hope you had a good time at church camp, Tilka. I'm sure it was a lot of fun.
And watching baseball, Luke.
Hey, man. Luke's he's a huge Atlanta sports fan. He'll tell you first.
So he wore that Pirates hat to the game, but they weren't even playing the Pirates. I think they were playing the Dodgers. So Luke is just that guy who shows up at random ballparks in other teams' gear. Congrats.
Unfortunately, I had nothing else to offer in the conversation. I know nothing about that night, who they were playing, the Braves, how they're doing.
What sport they play.
And I thought you were such a huge Braves fan.
Well, if they make the playoffs, actually, I won't.
Well, you are an Atlanta sports fan, Max, right?
Yeah, I'm an Atlanta sports fan / American soccer fan.
If you were a real Atlanta sports fan, you wouldn't pay attention to the Braves until they were like Game 7 of the NLCS.
Yeah, that's not wrong. I mean, it kind of like how the real Atlanta sports fans were pretending like they never knew who the Falcons were after that 28-3 collapse.
Sorry, Preston. Sorry, Jared.
I'm not.
What you boys drinking tonight? Like a solid PBR. Did you know that it won a blue ribbon?
Really?
Yeah.
Over here, I have a Creature Comforts Tritonia, which is a cucumber lime ghost. It's delicious.
Nice.
And Craig has a protein shake.
Yes, I do.
Oh wow. Yeah, Craig's getting swole. Craig, you trying to go join Johnny Manziel in the Canadian Football League?
Ah, shit! I meant to put that on TV while we did this.
Is it on?
Oh well. I don't know. I thought it was on. We were talking about it at work. Someone said
I don't think it plays till Friday. That's what I saw.
Damn.
So,
well,
rumor has it Craig's protein shake has a little special ingredient tonight. It's something white, shall we say, from Max.
Is this like the Craig? You trying to prove to me that you can do 12 instead of 6?
I don't think I don't put that in my protein shake. I don't go to Fit on 4chan. That's a little too gay for me. But
all right.
I'm gonna say right now, I don't think anyone can do 12. I don't care about the other 3 things you have to do. Like what Max said, if you can do 12 in a day, I will pay for your hospital visit.
Yeah.
Thanks, Obama.
I saw I was Googling like the challenge because I was kind of curious to know if anyone had completed it, which I think people have. But Barstool Sports had like a thing on it where I can't remember which guy it was, but he joked that he was going to jerk off 18 times.
That's impossible.
Your dick would be so limp.
Max, even like freshman year, Tilka couldn't do that.
He said that he was going to do only 6 miles. So running probably being one of the easier ones to do, it maybe at least 12 because you can just walk it, right? And then he was just going to do 18 jerk offs.
I think a much better fourth option would be replacing the fapping option with falling asleep. And you have to fall asleep at least 6 times. Because that's super hard.
That is hard. I don't think I've napped
You
4
take
times.
like 2-minute naps.
Yeah, unless like you're talking about like if you just keep waking up in the night when you're trying to sleep. That's about the only.
If you're good at it, sure.
Yeah, but that's like I feel like you could also work it out to where like you run like if you run 24 miles, run like 2 miles at a sprint and then just lay down. See, the thing about I think if I jerked off more than 12 times, much less like 18 or 24, I feel like after I did that, Scarlett Johansson could give me a lap dance for like 30 minutes, and I don't think I could get it up. Probably, I'd give myself like a day. If Scarlett Johansson spent a whole day on my dick, just with clothes on, I don't think I could get hard after jerking off 24 times.
What if you replace Scarlett Johansson with Max plus $100? Because you said
My
earlier
dick-
today that would be enough.
I think my dick would shrink into my body. It would be so turned off.
Wouldn't be the first time.
What?
It's pretty cold.
But we're talking about like Scarlett Johansson, who's like she's fine, no kidding. But like, I actually think that Wick, you could get 24 in if it was Jennifer Gardner.
I mean, I'm not denying anything.
I just scanned
What's your wallet?
your post today, Wick, and as soon as I saw Jennifer Garner, I was like, this is going to be about a fucking Capital One commercial, isn't it?
I'm a simple man. When I see Jennifer Gardner, I give a like.
There we go. I mean, I thought it was a pretty good summary. I just after like 10 minutes of furiously typing in GroupMe, I felt a little weird sitting at my cube, which is in a very public area that like maybe there's people walking by, so I kind of had to go hide in the bathroom for a few minutes.
Did you do it with your phone or with your? Do any of y'all ever use GroupMe on like your computer? Or is it
So
always on your,
I used to all the time when I posted like league stuff, but
Sure.
my new Nazi IT department has everything blocked, including GroupMe.
okay.
What?
Yeah, it's terrible.
GroupMe is risky. I'm in one GroupMe where like, you cannot use like it makes you where you cannot use GroupMe on your computer because people post like tits or something. Like it's just like it's the worst. So I don't even open it. I haven't looked at it in weeks. But to be fair,
I think it's
I
called
actually-
porn, Max.
yeah, right. It basically is porn at work. But I actually turned off my notifications for Snapchat because it was just killing my data. So I look at it like twice a day when I'm
Yeah.
at home. Because at work, I can't use it with my Wi-Fi because it's like somehow blocked. So
Speaking of porn, did y'all hear that story about the Bigfoot porn?
nope.
Yeah.
What?
All right, Max.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a congressional candidate in like Oregon or something, and she posted online that her opponent is a published writer of Bigfoot erotica.
Nice.
The thing is, she is a published writer, and she's extremely anti-Semitic. So now the voters have to decide between an anti-Semite and a Bigfoot porn lover.
Well, I mean, that's an easy one for me. You gotta go with the porn lover, Love, don't hate,
Jared, how do you feel about this?
Thank you. I was gonna make that joke.
Well, obviously, wait, you brought Jared into this. All right, I'm changing my opinion. All right.
All right. So yeah, good summit. Shout out to my boy Kevo for the first major punishment in league history. I know Craig isn't satisfied, but I thought it was a great first step.
I won an ACT.
Yeah, obviously Craig does. I know Kevin has endured or has been saddled at least with one of the two punishments in all 3 years somehow. But we'll see if it happens again in year 4.
Because he sucks.
Should we do predictions on this show?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's all
Like-
predict fantasy loser and total league loser.
Okay, that's a fun one. All right, you want to go ahead and do it now? Then Craig's like spinning around.
Yeah, I'll start here. I'm going to go out
Sorry.
on a limb. I'm going to say EB loses fantasy based
Wow.
solely on the fact that I think the Bills are going to start Josh Allen, and therefore Evan's team will finish with negative points several weeks this year. And then for overall league loser, I'm going to go with Craig because fuck the Eagles.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah, I know. The
Right?
Telegraph.
Is your chance to respond?
Fuck you. So my predictions, I'm gonna say fantasy loser. I mean, we haven't drafted, so it's really a shot in the dark. I'm gonna say Luke. Just because I don't believe in karma, and he paid for part of the vacation that he didn't go on. So while I'm mad at him that he didn't come, I shout out to him for actually paying when he said he would. But I don't think it saves him. I think the fantasy gods crush him, and he gets 10th. Also, the idea of the oldest guy having to take the ACT would just be hilarious to me.
Pretty funny.
Wait, overall league loser?
Yeah.
Or are we
Yeah.
going with league winner? I'm
Overall
gonna say
league loser.
Well, it's hard to lose fantasy and come back from that, but Krebs did it. And if Krebs can do it, anyone
Barely.
can, except Kevin.
Got it.
I'm gonna pick Jared, just because he's coming off like the slump that he finished the year with. It's gonna be hard to make up with what he did, and maybe this time he'll fill out an NHL bracket.
Ouch. All right, Max.
Krebs.
Not a bad pick. Yeah, Jared, you know that Jared's probably going to protest at least 2 leagues this year. So, as far as fantasy loser goes, I think I'm going to go with. I'm honestly, sorry, EB, I kind of like that pick, but to be original here, I'm going to go with Baxter, because even though I trust his skills, but I also got to think about like his schedule.
Fair.
And just like, and he just relies way too, just like the Lions, he relies way too much on Matt Stafford. So I just don't see it with Baxter this year. So I think he loses the fantasy league. And then, I mean, besides, like with all the tests he's taking, why not another one, right?
I mean, I think that's a good pick, Max. Like, during the draft last year, weren't there like 5 girls surrounding Baxter the entire time?
Yeah, he's had a lot of distractions in his life.
He was in some kind of study room, but
Yeah, study.
I mean,
Sure.
Yeah, and then I guess overall league loser. I think I'm also going to go with Baxter in that as well. I just feel like it's hard to.
Wow.
Fantasy's, well, now it's not, because now we're doing the EPL. I don't know. You know, Baxter does. I think he knows soccer pretty well, but I just feel like if you lose fantasy, it really does put you in a hole. Like, I was barely able to get out of it. It took me doing really well down the stretch.
And it took Kevin just sucking.
Yeah, Kevin. And it helped that even though Kevin did well in the World Cup, it really didn't make a difference. So.
Yeah. All right, well, some strong predictions there. I believe, as it stands, the big punishments left. We have Kevin owes us 2 ACTs. Max owes us 1. And then I believe Tilka and Baxter both owe the league a dinner.
Yes, they do.
So we have done 3 full years in the league then?
3 full years. Yep, this is year 4.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
And that's not even counting the original, like, late college leagues where it was just fantasy and then like a March Madness pool or something.
I think we're able to go back and look at if you go into like the fantasy football like ESPN homepage, you can go back and look at previous years.
Maybe.
And you can see that we go back 1 year before the league really started.
Okay. Well, the original league was Gray Lloyd's, I think, like way back when.
I hated that league because like I don't know if the scoring was off or something. Like I don't even remember anything bad in it. I just didn't really care.
That was the league I won.
Wasn't there like I feel like there's people didn't like Durr like never set his lineup or something. Like I feel like there was people.
I think Gray's wife was in there or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was Andrea in that league? I think she might have been.
She might have been.
Because there was definitely a girl in there that like for sure was like only trying to do one dude.
Gray's wife was definitely in there, and I don't think she set her lineup.
Yeah, I remember people used to score like 30 to 40 points a week. Trash. But who am I to say anything, you know?
All right, so yeah, this is gonna be league year 4. Definitely looking forward to it. First league draft will be sometime either this weekend or early next week. I have to burp, so I'm trying to swallow here. Yeah, so it's going to be EPL. It'll be in the group me as many other drafts are. At this point, it looks like it's going to be 2 teams, 2 players per person, 3 points per team win, 1 point per team draw, and then for players, 2 points for a goal, 1 point for assists. So pretty standard stuff. It should be a relatively simple draft, but it should give you some, hopefully, enjoyment as the season goes on. Check it every once in a while. Gives you a team to root for, since I know a lot of us aren't huge soccer fans. All right, so let's get to the orders of league business tonight. We have 2 things we want to hit. So first of all, we are going to pick our yearly league grid. If you recall last year, the avatar for our second league channel was that nice colorful grid I made that sort of decided where you drafted in the certain leagues. This year, Craig and I made a new version just for the 4 leagues where we're actually going to draft. So I believe, and I'll pull it up here. Yeah, so it's EPL, which will be drafted next week. NFL Wins Pool, which is in about a month. NBA Wins Pool, which is in maybe early October, and then Masters in the spring. In each one of these leagues, everyone's going to get a different pick. We have it set up so that you can only get a maximum of 1 either first or second pick, and a maximum of 1 9th or 10th pick. So it's going to be even odds for all, and it should help us be a little more fair this year. So with that being said, I have everybody's name in a randomizer here. We're going to hit randomize, and on the 3rd result, we are going to make that kind of decide what the league draft order will be this year for these leagues. So I'm going to hit it first. First result, we have Craig would have been number 1. I'm sorry, Craig. So close. You deserve it. All right, number 2. First is Kevin. Sorry, Kev. And then number 3, here's the final order. It's going to be Tilka, number 1. So I'll write his name down. Number 2 is Baxter. As I type this in, give me a second. Number 3 is Jared.
Oh, geez.
Number 4 is Preston. Number 5 is Evan. Number 6 is Wick. Number 7 is Craig.
Man, this is great.
Sorry, Max. Number 8, it is Max. Number 8.
Yeah.
Number 9 is Luke, and number 10 is Kevin. So this means that the first pick in the EPL draft will be Tilka. The first pick in the NFL Wins Pool will be Craig. So there's an Eagles for you. The first pick in the NBA Wins Pool will be Max.
Yes, the Warriors.
God fucking
Yeah,
damn it.
that's kind of the money shot right there.
God damn it.
And then Preston
Oh,
gets
man.
first pick in the Masters.
First, I want to thank God. I want to thank my friends and family. Wick for handling this. It's been a
God.
process. It's not easy.
So
But,
yeah,
you know.
we'll post this later tonight in the group, but big winners here are actually on this podcast. It's got to be Craig who gets his Eagles in the pool, and then Max getting the Warriors, I assume, or the Lakers.
Maybe. Big fan.
As for the last picks, last pick in EPL, Kevin. Sorry, Kev. That's kind of rough. Last pick in NFL is Jared, which is also pretty funny. Last pick in NBA is Tilka, and last pick in the Masters is Craig.
Man, I was really hoping I would get, like, I'm looking at the sheet right now,
Yeah.
and I was hoping I would get either where Evan ended up or where Max ended up. So, because that wins pool is NBA wins pool, I think, is the runaway game.
Like last year, having the Sperry's as my first pick killed me. It is 100% one of the biggest reasons why I got dead last. But they're normally good for 50 wins every year, and I think they hit like 48. It was just all downhill from there.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Who had the Warriors last year? Was it Kevin? Because I know they didn't win.
Yeah, Kevin did, I think.
I saw they did not win the wins pool, so. Although, to be fair, it's not like they won the most games last year. The freaking Rockets did. So, who knows?
All right, so that is that randomizer. Hope everyone's happy with their results. Craig, I think, will post. Oh, you got the Eagles. Shut up. Craig will post in the group me those results later tonight. All right, then the next order of business is we're going to randomize the league schedule on ESPN. I think it was fine last year. There wasn't a problem, but default.
Oh, there was a problem, all right.
I guess Max had a problem, clearly. Default settings gave us the same matchups this year, and some people play others twice, so we wanted to kind of switch it up. So what we're going to do, I'm going to randomize this list one more time. The first and 10th people will be playing each other week 1, and I'm going to randomize our fantasy league until they are doing so. So here we go. We're going to randomize this, and first and 10, it's going to be Max versus Jared.
Yes, I like it.
So I am going to change our ESPN league until Max and Jared are playing each other week 1, and hopefully this is quick. But if it's not,
Hey, give me some math there. Like, how many opportunities and chances are we looking at here?
I mean,
Like a
well,
couple
Max,
million.
you are 1 person out of 10, so theoretically, 1 out of 10 would be the math. We'll see.
Nah.
I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm so excited.
I'm on number 3 so far. We have not gotten a Max Jared matchup. He's playing. He's gotten matchups versus Craig and Tilka so far. And here we go. Here we go. I have a result. Max and Jared are playing week 1. Here are the other games. It's going to be Craig versus Kevin, Luke versus Preston, Baxter versus Tilka, and once again, Evan versus Wick. For the 4th year in a row, I believe.
I just hope whatever my schedule is, I get to play Max twice.
I hope so too.
It's a rivalry that needs to live.
All right, for the hell of it, let's go through Max's schedule. Give the league a little preview. Week 1, Max plays Jared. Week 2, it's Baxter. Week 3 is Wick. Week 4 is Preston. Week 5 is Kevin. 6 is Luke. 7 is Evan. 8 is Tilka. 9 is Craig. So I believe at that point you've played everyone, Max.
Yeah.
We have 4 weeks left. You will play Jared again, Wick again, and Preston again. I might have missed a week.
You might have missed a week, but it doesn't
Baxter.
look like
It's Jared, Baxter, Wick, and Preston.
It's all right, Craig.
Which it actually looks like the last 4 weeks are the same as the first 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's
So
okay.
whoever everyone's playing the first 4 weeks is automatically playing them in the last 4.
all right.
So I'm going to leave those standings the same. Hopefully I don't screw it up. We'll see. But those are the schedules. They are on the Fantasy League, so you can check them at any time. With that being said, I'm at 7% power, and we want to go play PUBG. So any last words from y'all?
Well, here's to another solid year, Not last year, not really that great for me, but I think we all had fun. Preston probably had the most fun, kicking our asses. As long as I beat Craig, that's really all I care about. So.
Well, you didn't do that last year, so you can kiss my ass.
I beat your ass the year before in the championship and in the overall league.
My computer's died. It's about time. Max was getting annoying. So, hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. First of many this season. hope Preston does a better job with the ore this year than Max did last year. Power ranking signups will be coming up in the next couple weeks. And have a good one. Thanks, guys. Bye.